So, today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. Last week we started sort of a new series where I look at people like Doomcock and Midnight's Edge, all sorts of different YouTube channels that sort of push this like anti-SJW narrative in regard to pop culture. Now, something interesting has come out about Doomcock, where potentially there's this Bitchute account that exists that has no apparent connection to him, other than it seems to me relatively clear that it's him in a different costume and changing his voice in a slightly different way. So we're gonna listen to some audio clips, and I'm gonna have you guys judge, does this sound like the same person? Cotton Candy 903, have some bits, hope it isn't Rona, thank you. Mark on the bingo card, we got cheese, yeah. So let me turn this music off, and we're gonna listen to some audio clips. And it's gonna be up to you guys to decide what you guys think, and we're gonna do some investigation. Seshimaru with 80 bits. So I looked up this Doomcock guy, and literally the first thing I saw was a tweet where he was berating a black guy for wearing a suit and comparing it to cultural appropriation. So this Nazi stuff wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. So let's, I'm not even going to show you the video yet. I'm just going to have you listen to some audio. Okay? I'm not even going to tell you which is which, because it doesn't matter. You're just comparing if they sound alike. Okay? So here's audio 1. Hold on, it's gonna... There's a little intro. Thank you to Sushi Mom 10 with 14 bits. If you need to take it easy and do a short stream, we all understand. We love you and I worry about you. I'll be fine. I don't feel bad today. Like, it's just the throat thing. If it continues to get worse, I'm sure I'll take days off. But not today.
Aryans and honorary Aryans. On this day in 1889, the sleepy village of Braunau am Inn barely noticed when a shy housekeeper named Clara gave birth to her 4th child.
There's audio clip 1. Here's 2.
For subscribing to this channel. If you are a subscriber, please check to make sure that you are still subscribed, because YouTube unsubscribes people every day.
1.
It was unimaginable to those humble villagers that this sickly child, this...
2.
And if you have not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We could use your help in our...
Now, nothing's conclusive. What do you guys think? First of all, what do you guys think? To me, it sounds like... it's him, but he's doing something different with the voice changer. And he's maybe putting on a bit of an accent in one of them. You think that's him? Okay. Alright. Very, very close, slightly different. Okay, fair enough. Now we're gonna look at the video. Let me switch to this other camera. So, this one's Doomcock.
War to save pop culture.
I'm gonna get some without music.
But what is really going on behind the scenes? What I'm about to share with you is information I cannot independently verify, so I must ask you to regard it as rumor and take it with several pinches of salt. But that's...
Now here's the other guy, who, yes, is in front of a black sun symbol and is wearing a Nazi uniform. If you don't know, Black Sun is a neo-Nazi symbol. He seems to be going with sort of an Iron Sky theme. If you're not familiar with that, it's like a comic book and movie series that involves Nazis. But, like, he's doing this and also being a real Nazi. Just for the record. So here we go.
Rebellious youth, this failed artist and disillusioned soldier would one day become the most talked about man in history. Adolf Hitler is many things to many people. To Germany, he was a hero. To the Jews, he was a nightmare.
Right? Okay? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? It sounds like the same guy to me, just with different voice change things going on. And, like, their mannerisms with the way they gesticulate It's the same, and obviously tons of people, like, can do this style of video where you're just in front of a camera with a background, and you have, like, a character, but it seems like it's him! Like, the mannerisms are, like, exactly the same!
To the Western powers, he was that troublesome chancellor, and to the communist, he was a meat grinder.
Said, I have seldom heard so many rumors from different sources all converging like this.
Your children are taught to hate him. His
Like, come on! It sounds exactly the same! This has to be him! This has to be him! And the thing is, this is like a full-on, this isn't like, we're like putting our toe in the water Nazism. This channel on Bitchute, which never go to Bitchute. Bitchute is full of Nazis. This is literally a Nazi channel. This video is a video celebrating Hitler's birthday. I wish I could say I was shocked, but I'm not. All Doomcock does on his YouTube channel is, like, dog whistle and talk about how, like, oh, they're taking our culture away from us. And then, of course, this guy, who's probably the same guy, does the same thing, but mask off. Or at least a different mask on, if you know what I mean. DM Trey just got here, chat. What are we doing? I think he sounds like this exact same guy. Since Bitchute is full of unmasked neo-Nazis, I hope this stream doesn't violate Twitch TOS. Don't worry, I'm not going to get into anything that's, like, overt's probably not the right word. I'm not going to go into anything that's visceral or, like, calling for violence. I'm not going to talk about this much at all, specifically because it's so bad, I would get banned if I showed full ones of his videos. It's way too close to not be unless proven otherwise. Yeah. It's like bonkers bananas, you know? So this guy, the guy who actually, like, tipped me off to this, is this guy, Ket Walski, who has a new video today. And we'll watch a little bit of this, because he actually has a mannerisms, like, side-by-side thing that I think is, like, really compelling. Now, he doesn't think definitively that this is the case, because he's a very reasonable person and he wants, like, definitive evidence. And I agree with him, but at the same time, I think this is a situation where upon the preponderance of the evidence, you can assume it is the case, because it's not that crazy. But anyway, I wanted to watch part of this, at least, because he does a mannerism side-by-side thing. It's literally just a different amount of reverb and slight uptick in his voice pitch. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in, like, the 75-80% sure range. In which case, YouTube should ban the dude, because it's clear he's like a Nazi dog whistling on YouTube about Star Wars. Which, by the way, can I point this out too? Why would a Nazi like Star Wars? Star Wars is literally about killing Nazis and how Nazism is bad. Very confusing.
Didn't really have anything to do with me, and I wasn't really super interested in Doomcock. When I was kind of going through one of the, posts that we had on 4chan, and I was looking at some of the responses, and somebody had there a line about Doomcock, and they referred to Doomcock as a different name, and they provided a Bitchute link to a different content creator. Now, by kind of a general rule, I don't go to Bitchute. It's like this weird alt-right conspiracy website. It's not really safe to go onto, and there's all sorts of weird shit going on over there on Bitchute. Not a big fan of it, but I was kind of curious as to what this person was talking about. Why they were referring to Doomcock as this other individual, and what was on the other side of this link. So before we get into what it is that I found, I want to remind everyone of that main pillar tenet that the Fandom Menace and the Fandom Menace supporters truly believe, which again, they're probably going to just act like that was not a thing after this video comes out, because it's going to damage them, I think, a little bit more than they expected. So I expect that whole thing to change. But what they believe right now is that, specifically with 4chan, that if enough people are saying similar things over an extended period of time, then there must be some validity to it. They use this argument. I'm sure some of you have even heard them say it in their videos, in their tweets, in their Facebook posts. You probably have heard these things being stated. It's very clearly part of their main pillar tenet. That's what they believe to be true in regards to these rumors and leaks, specifically in regards to 4chan. So again, if enough people say it, enough people are saying the similar things, and it's happening over a period of time on all sorts of different message boards, then there must be some validity to it. So now that that's in your mind, what I found through my various searching through 4chans and different message boards and things like that throughout the internet was a large number of people asking why nobody was talking about or bringing up the fact that Doomcock had a potential...
Let's read some of these 4chan posts. I actually didn't read these when I watched the video the first time. Well, let's take a look at what they say. And again, these are 4chan posts, so take them as that. Do people that involve Doomcock in their YouTube circles know about his pick-related content on Bitchute? Reminder that Doomcock has an actual National Socialist channel. National Socialists, of course, being Nazis. Bitchute. For anyone who is curious, this is Doomcock Overlord DVD's side project linked to the Bitchute. Every Doomcock video is meant to convince you that Disney is definitely going to turn things around if you support them, so if anything, he's the mouse shill, other than being a National Socialist, and then a link to his other channel. Doomcock is Commandant. Commandant is Doomcock. It's literally Doomcock spamming this so he can then report on it. Bitchute. He might be a mod on TV, considering that if his Nazi alt channel is posted during American hours, the thread auto-sages immediately. What the heck did I type? I need to take my meds. This board isn't bought and paid for by marketing grifters after all. Disney is effed, so Bob Chapek hopes to turn the ship around just as Bob Iger is out the door. There's nothing wrong in listening with customer and giving people what they want. Doomcock is literally Commandant 2.0. If the optics didn't get you, he refers to J.J. Abrams as, quote, pickle-nosed. Bet you thought Picard was a masterpiece. Oh, Jesus. F off, Doomcock. Or Commandant, whatever you call yourself. Doomcock is just the Commandant with a different mask, right? They have the exact same style of video, and their voices are the same. It's just the same guy in a different mask. And then I can't read the one at the very bottom.
Secondary channel and a secondary persona, which is, I'll say, more political.
We are faced with an enemy that has openly declared its intention to extinguish our race, destroy our civilization, and erase our memory. There is no reasoning with this enemy. They are as insane as they are inhuman. They are driven by self-loathing and the delusional dream of a communist utopia in which the Aryan race does not exist.
Now, I can't prove that that's Doomcock. Not conclusively, at least, and also by my own standards of trying to find out proof and truth sources and things of that nature. I can't prove that. But it is true that the video styles are very similar. The costumes are kind of similar. The hand gestures are kind of similar.
This is what I wanted to look at. Look at these hand gestures. And tell me this is not the same guy in a different mask.
Those styles are very similar. The costumes are kind of similar. The hand gestures are kind of similar. Their speech is about saving each other's culture. Very similar. The way that they pronounce words, very, very similar. Really just...
Look at that gesticulation. The this. It's all exactly the same. It has to be him. I'll look at this. I'll just spend 3 hours watching this over and over.
Are kind of similar. The hand gestures are kind of similar. Their speech is...
Where's my tinfoil hat? I need my tinfoil hat for this.
Is about...
Look at the hand gestures. I'm turning into Hans Worm hat.
saving each other's culture. Very similar. The way that they pronounce words, very, very similar. Really just
the this. The often using the two hands in tandem as to mirror each other. That's kind of a weird tick. That's a weird way to gesticulate, right? I don't think a lot of people do that. The fact that these two not only sound almost exactly alike, but they also, like, gesticulate in exactly the same way. It's like, it has to be. It has to be. If this were evidence shown to me in a court of law, I'd be like, yeah, that seems like the same guy.
There's nothing funny about the tools of
I'm at the point where I'm like, this feels beyond reasonable doubt to me. And maybe you aren't, and that's fine. In fairness, I've watched a lot more. I've spent today watching a lot of the Commandant Bitchute channel, most of which I can't show here on Twitch or YouTube for that matter, for obvious reasons. It's a literal neo-Nazi channel where I'm not even kidding. His most recent video on Bitchute is describing how to attack and kill protesters. I'm not kidding. Like, I cannot show this, but you need to know that this guy is probably the guy on YouTube making the ridiculous claims about Star Wars. And even though he doesn't directly, like, be like, hey, check out my other channel on Bitchute, the kind of content he makes directly works to funnel people towards that sort of alt-right neo-Nazi worldview where everyone is out to get, like, straight white men, and it's attack on you personally because culture is changing, and that you need to, like, rise up, whatever. Like, I'm telling you, this is the same guy.
A lot of the persona elements of both these two very similar. Each other's culture, very similar. The way that they pronounce words, very, very similar. Really just very similar. The hand gestures are kind of...
It's this that gets me. Who does this? Who's like, and now, Star Wars... Or like, and now, let me talk about Adolf Hitler's birthday for some reason.
Similar. Their speech is about saving each other's culture, very similar. The way that they pronounce words, very, very similar. Really just a lot of the persona elements of both these two people are very similar in nature. And
let me see if there's anything else I can show from the Bitchute channel that's not outright, you know, stuff that I can't show. He's a Holocaust denier, too. I should point that out. You never heard of Bitchute? Bitchute is basically alt-right YouTube. It's what they use when they get banned from YouTube. And by the way, this Nazi, Commandant Base 221, a lot of his videos have 2,000, 5,000. These are in the 1,000, but that's not the main guy doing it. That's some other person who does it with him. 2,000, almost 4,000, 3,000. Those are high numbers for Bitchute. If you look at popular videos on Bitchute today... Like, let's look at trending. The trending page on Bitchute. The trending videos on Bitchute only have 8,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000. So this guy is in, like, the top 50th... He's in, like, the 50th percentile or better of views on Bitchute. This isn't some fringe channel on Bitchute. This is, like, a big channel for Bitchute. The views he gets are bananas. This is not like some little channel like, you know, Hans Wormhat says a lot of really dumb stuff, but he's not representative of the YouTube community, right? He's a very small channel in a big pond. But this dude is a big channel in a small pond. This is representative of what the people on Bitchute, the content they're looking for. And it's literal neo-Nazi propaganda. Like, it's ridiculous.
That's right.
I don't know if Hannah or Jake said this, but I think one of them said if more non-Nazis used Bitchute to upload videos, Bitchute would kick the Nazis off their platform. I don't know about that. Maybe, but then they'd just be another YouTube knockoff, and every single YouTube knockoff has failed. Look at, excuse me, Blip TV. There's another big one that I'm forgetting the name of. I think Dailymotion still exists, but, like, the vast majority of YouTube knockoffs fail tremendously, and the only reason Bitchute has lasted as long as it has is because they rely on donations, for one thing. They have, let's see, we have currently raised $23,000 of our ongoing monthly $30,000 target. People literally donate to Bitchute to keep the servers running.
There's nothing funny about the tools
And
of
secondly,
capitalism.
because it's an ideologue-based website, right? It's not just like, we're an alternative to YouTube. It's, oh, YouTube's taken away your free speech to be a Nazi and a weird conspiracy theorist who believes in QAnon stuff. So come here and you can watch all the disgusting nonsense you want. So, Daily Motion is more for watching TV shows in less than legal ways these days. Yeah, I get it. Daughter of Tiamat, thank you for continuing your subscription. Howdy, Hannah. Howdy, how you doing? So, it seems clear to me, and I fully admit I could be wrong. I could be wrong on this, and if I am proven wrong at some point, then I'd apologize to Doomcock for this. I would. But on a preponderance of the evidence provided, the fact that their voices sound almost exactly alike. I mean, again, listen to this. Just with different, like, pitch shifts and different stuff he's doing with the voice changer.
Aryans and honorary Aryans. The first shots have been fired. Blood has been spilled.
And the naked facts on the ground are so starkly obvious that I must report, along
Like Overlord DVD Doomcock guy, he's got more reverb going on, but the pitch is also slightly different. But it sounds like the same guy. The cadence, the word choice, the way he's gesticulating, it all comes together to make it seem like it's the same guy to me. So I don't know. Make your own call on this one. I'm certainly not going to tell you because there's nothing conclusive, but it seems to me pretty reasonable to assume that this guy is the same as this guy, and that this guy, who constantly dog whistles, is really mask off a Nazi. I don't know. So the other guy, let me go over it a little bit. Actually, I'll hold on. Control Shift T. Let me go over some of these. Even though I can't play them for obvious reasons, I'll tell you what some of these videos were because I watched them earlier, and if you want to check it out yourself, you can. Though I don't recommend it because Bitchute's awful, and it wouldn't surprise me if they, like, mine bitcoins with your browser. I think they do. So we have Revolution and Counter-Revolution. This is his most recent video. It's from July, so he doesn't post super often. But nonetheless, this video is about how to fight and potentially harm protesters. And I'm being light there when I say harm. He's talking about how to, let's say, silence protesters permanently. This is a video just hyping up fighting, like, people who are protesting. I don't know who this lady is, but she also does videos on his channel sometime. If we could find a link between this lady and Doomcock, it would be proof. That would be it. But we don't. So, and I would have no way of looking into that because, of course, Doomcock wears a mask. So, let me see if I can find him without a mask. Doomcock without... I don't know if he's ever showed up to a convention or something. Here's a tweet by him. Have you ever got your face armor on in these vids? Have you got your face armor on in these vids? Are you naked? I wear my mask the entire time, my friend. Like, he's very particular, you know? Let me see if Wikitubia has anything. I doubt it, though. It's a very short article. Overlord DVD, also known as Dictor Van Doomcock, or known simply as Doomcock, is an American YouTuber who does commentary and review-style videos on films, television, and comic books. He's also a critic of pop culture as well. He's portrayed as a supervillain with a mask and deep voice. Most of Doomcock's content is centered around reviewing various television shows and movies, blah, blah, blah. Nothing to do with his personal life. Very, very tough to do when you know nothing about the actual person. His complete interview is here, so he has a interview. I wonder if that would elucidate anything. This is an interview from Midnight's Edge After Dark. Midnight's Edge also being part of this, like, the fandom menace. Basically, they're the right-wing anti-SJW media channels. Jeremy isn't one of them, but they're Jeremy adjacent, and they're definitely worse than Jeremy.
Welcome to Midnight's Edge After Dark. My name is Tom Connors, of course, and with me is Rob Gallo.
How you doing, everybody?
We have a very, very, very special show for you today. We've got some exclusive information about Dictor von Doomcock. We have some pictures, which you can see on the screen right now. We also
Wow, he really buys into this stupid persona.
have a lot of information about his past that we're going to share with you. And, you know, what is that noise?
Yeah, there's like a buzzing or something. What is
Buzzing?
This?
Yeah. A tinging, a ringing.
Attention.
What the?
This is the voice
He's
of
gonna do the whole interview in character, isn't he? That's the most obnoxious thing ever.
the future ruler of Earth, Dictor van Doomcock. You have been interfered with
Although that does seem like the kind of thing a Nazi LARPer would do.
with the Abductatron 3000. Relax and prepare to be transported to my secret base at the Earth's core. Seatbelts are optional.
Commencing transmission. Engaging scramblers. Proxy chain initialized.
Rob. Greetings, Tom and Captain Rob.
Oh god, he's gonna use the voice changer the whole time too.
It pleases Doomcock to be speaking with you today. Doomcock acknowledges no man as his equal, but that said, Midnight's Edge and all related podcasts represent excellence in YouTube broadcasting. I find your coverage of Hollywood most informative and insightful. I have also greatly enjoyed your takedowns of Star Trek Discovery, and I consider you allies in my struggle against that abomination. And that
My struggle against a TV show I don't like. Might be putting a little too much. My struggle against Star Trek Discovery. You might call it Mein Kampf against Star Trek Discovery.
that is why I have granted you this interview.
I think I want to say thank you for having us. You have a very nice volcano.
Yeah, where do you find an interior decorator to get this far deep into the Earth's core? You've done a nice job at the place. Is this the
you.
old Blofeld Blair?
No, Blofeld is a punk, and he's fictional. I'm real.
You have to forgive us. We don't get abducted every
Don't get
day.
abducted.
I know, you're filled with awe.
Yes, that too. Yes.
Yes, you're afraid.
A little
Daddy Sume, boo.
bit. I peed a little.
Did I see CBS is putting trans and NB folks in Discovery Season 3? I did. That's cool. I'm excited for the Season 3. I didn't like Season 1 of Star Trek Discovery very much, but I thought it got a lot better in Season 2, and I'm excited for Season 3. So that's basically my opinion on it. Not that it's relevant to the topic at hand, but in case you were curious, that's pretty much where I stand.
Here, I vow to
Oh, that rhymed. Good job, me.
return you safely to the Earth's surface, assuming you don't piss me off.
We wouldn't dream of it, Exalted One.
So, what do you want to know? I understood that you were interested in an interview
Yes,
with me.
absolutely, Exalted One. If you will please indulge our curiosity.
So
Certainly.
I guess I'll start it off. Where do you hail from?
Ah, well, that is a long and tangled story. This origin has never been revealed before. I was born in 1849 to Count Otto van Doomhan and his lovely wife, Dora Lichtenstein, in
This is an hour-long joke interview, for the record. Let's go ahead and see if it changes.
as you might imagine. So I was ranting and raving in the orphanage, raising my fist and being imperious at all the parents who came.
No, he's
And
gonna
I
keep-
brooded
he's gonna
and
keep
ranted,
pretending
and
to-
Finally, I
Okay.
was adopted. Really fucking lucky, because I tell you what, if you had pissed me off, I would have cast you into the pit of despair.
Oh no.
Why is it a...
Daddy Sume, this is just stupid. I can't even laugh at it. It's just stupid. He isn't amusing.
Despair? Why the pit of despair?
Why? Because it's a really deep pit with really steep sides that you will never be able to crawl out of.
Oh, so it's
Like,
so
to me,
basically
this sounds like the same guy as the Commandant. He's just putting on a supervillain voice, like he's trying to be a knockoff Victor Von Doom. I'm a supervillain. That's what he sounds like he's trying to do.
It's a pit.
Yes, but nobody cast into it has ever complained about not despairing enough or feeling good about being in it, so,
That's tough to argue.
yeah, I think it's deserving of the name.
How did you meet Harvey?
Oh, it's just, you know, I was probing around, screwing around in alternate dimensions, doing exploring.
College?
Yeah, you know.
Well, that's not funny.
Along with the normal reservation.
He did a... Again, I'm not going to show this, but he did this, quote, Holocaust Day special, and it's him doing Holocaust denialist stuff, for the record. Yeah. I'm going to take this so you can't see the Nazi stuff.
Aryans and honorary Aryans. My apologies.
No, this isn't going to be the whole stream today. We will probably look at some more, like, Doomcock stuff just as its own thing. But, no, the whole thing won't be looking into the neo-Nazi stuff.
Apologies for the great delay between transmissions, but for the past month we have been on an extended mission in the United Kingdom. Our purpose there was, as always, to combat the spread of communism, and it was one of the most grueling operations the Black...
December 15th, 2019, he's saying he's in the UK. That could be fake. He could just be lying, for one thing. Because he is also playing a character there. His character in the neo-Nazi thing is... he lives on, like, an Antarctic Nazi base, which is something from the Iron Sky comics, I believe. So let me see when December would have been. 9 months ago, 10 months ago or so. When was this? December 15th, 2019.
Great.
October 8th. That's a bit too early. October 22nd.
Greetings, my friend.
November 8th. December 20th. December 19th.
There's nothing funny about
December
the tools of
17th.
capitalism.
December 16th.
Hail you two.
December 10th. Interesting. Captain Seculoid with 100 bits just got here. Take some bits. So, Nazi persona says he's in the UK doing something. And then a period between the 10th of December and the 17th of December, Doomcock puts out no new content. Interesting.
Please check to make sure you're still subscribed to this channel, as people get unsubscribed from my channel without their knowledge every day. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. You don't want to miss any Rise of Skywalker breaking news this December. To quote Han Solo, here's where the fun begins. Thank you, and enjoy the video. I have received a new batch of leaks from my source, and if...
My source. Oh, another piece of evidence. I didn't even bring this up. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's another video that the Nazi guy, who's probably Doomcock, if you're just joining us, here's the voice that
Son has ever engaged in. Typically, our operations last only a few days, as it is dangerous for us to stay away from Antarctica for longer than that.
So, it sounds to me like it's Doomcock, but on top of that, there's a video that the Nazi guy has where he does the same lie Doomcock always does. Right? He does the lie. If you missed earlier in the video, you're going to have to catch the stream later. You're going to have to catch, like, the highlight on YouTube, because I'm not going to go back and, like, explain everything again. It would take quite a while. But he does the same lie Doomcock always does. He says something along the lines of, I have... what did he call them? He says he has, like, I have agents within the communist forces that are telling me... Like, he does the same lie that he does about Star Wars, where he's like, I know I have a source in YouTube, but the Nazi guy does the same thing, but claims he has a source inside the communists? Whatever that means. I assume he means, like, Black Lives Matter, because that's what that video's about. He just calls everyone he doesn't like communists, because that's not the thing Nazis do. But, like, he tells the same lies, even! It's so strange.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Mansion Hands, thanks for following, and Tucker White 24 with a bit. Oh, so this guy's channel is just a gossip rag. Oh, yeah. He takes things from 4chan and then acts like they're real. He's been scammed a bunch of times. People have intentionally gone on 4chan and, like, told lies and made up stories to see if he covers them, and he does.
They are accurate. One horrific leak in particular will absolutely demonstrate not only what a degraded abomination Rise of Skywalker truly is,
Let me see if he mentions it all at the end, that he's like going to
but also
the UK or something.
Weekend at Palpatine's is coming this Christmas to a theater near you. Use lightning from beyond? There goes every major battle in Star Wars history. Also Abrams can add his little narrative lens flares. This is sad, people. If Han's Force Ghost appears to Kylo Ren, this is a stinging indictment of the narrative integrity of Lucas.
How about this one? This is when he came... This is December 16th.
The other day, that umbrella guy tweeted out that he had been unsubscribed from my channel without his knowledge or consent. Please check to make sure that you're still subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We need you to join us in our fight to save pop culture. Thank you, enjoy this video, and prepare. Rise of Skywalker is only a few days away. My friends,
Twitter search. Let me see if I can search Doomcock's Twitter to see if he mentions anything about going to the UK. Search someone's tweets. Okay. All of these words, UK. Use hashtags accounts. What is Doomcock's? I think it's just at Doomcock. At Doomcock, yep. At Doomcock. Search. Oh. Okay. So, in December 2019, the same time that Nazi guy... So, in December of 2019, at the same time Nazi guy says that he's in the UK, Doomcock tweets, Happy New Year's to all my UK friends. I've loved the UK pretty much my whole life, so it's an incredible joy to me that I now have so many friends in the land of Monty Python and Doctor Who. May 2020 be filled with blessings and joy for all of you. Cheers. Now, he's not saying he's in the UK. However, it's kind of weird to me that he randomly makes that tweet the same month that this guy claims that he is in the UK. This is a bit of a stretch, I'm not gonna lie. But let's continue on his tweets and see if we can find anything else. That's October, though. December 15th. Exactly. Come back, Anakin. All is forgiven. Let's see. Well, you know now that Disney owns the franchise, Goofy is a perfect... Ah, dang it. That's all we have. More confirmation from another agent of Doomcock in the UK. BBC Radio just took the call. They routed a message. Blah, blah, blah. 2019. Happy Halloween, UK. Yes, indeed, I'll be releasing my next episode on Star Trek Discovery, August 2019. Happy Halloween. My Halloween live stream, UK edition, starts at 1 p.m. Central. So was he in the UK in, like, October?
It's Halloween! Dictor Van Doomcock, Dictor Van Doomcock, it's Halloween, it's Halloween, Dictor Van Doomcock, Dictor Van Doomcock, ooh! Wind up your Halloween dominions and...
That's super, super annoying.
Tired Robert Slakes, Jason Howell, Eluvrian, Imikara, Bionic Belly Button, Eric Hawk, The Kelvington, Keck 44.
The first voice sounded like Jim Sterling's evil voice.
Kim Anderson, Jason Howell, Robert Slakes, Thomas Preston, fourth drawer down, Red Monarch, Hecate's daughter, What is the Matrix, Surly Unicorn, Fausto Solis, Derek McManus, 4K Omega Ash, Mary Ash, Alonzo Kill decided to write a little song for Halloween, based on a tune that we all know and love, and I think you're
okay, so let me go back a little bit in this one. He talks about being in the UK. Let me see if he's more specific on dates or anything. I doubt it, though.
And it was one of the most grueling operations the Aryans and honorary Aryans. My apologies for the great delay between transmissions, but for the past month we have been on an extended mission in the United Kingdom.
So this is December 15th, so let's say he just got back, so around November they were in. So during November, they were in the UK or so.
Our purpose there was...
October, November, he does a UK edition, assuming it's him. He does a UK edition of Friday Night Frolics on October 31st on Halloween. So he was definitely thinking about the UK. It was on his mind. Was it on his mind because he's about to go on a trip to the UK? Or was the trip longer than a month and he's in the UK during this stream? How long is extended mission?
As always, to combat the spread of communism, and it was one of the most grueling operations the Black Sun has ever engaged in. Typically, our operations last only a few days, as it is dangerous for us to stay away from Antarctica for longer than that.
The Antarctica thing is part of the character he does when he's this character. Again, I'm assuming it's him. Like, you don't have to. You can not think they're the same person if you want. I think it's the same person, so I'm going to talk about them as if they are, because I think they are. Just like when he's in the Doomcock character, he's like very, very... How do I want to put this? He stays in character no matter what, even if it's really cringy. Same thing here. He pretends that he is a Nazi from the Antarctic base from the Iron Sky comics. So if he mentions Antarctica again, that's why.
However, the predictions of the Vril Society revealed an opportunity for advancement in the UK which simply could not be ignored. It is thanks to our brethren in the UK, and you know who you are, that we were able to remain undetected for so long. Perhaps more importantly, it is these proud Aryans who, through great personal sacrifice, extended the life of the vril crystals that we use to sustain ourselves while away from Antarctica.
They also talk about a bunch of mumbo-jumbo that I think is from the... He's LARPing. He's LARPing, right? As not just a Nazi, but a Nazi from Iron Sky. Let me see. I'm sorry, this is gonna suck, but we gotta watch this to see if he mentions why it's the UK edition. Is it because there's just a bunch of people from the UK on? Is he in the UK? Don't know, but we gotta listen to this to find out. Does he not realize Iron Sky is mocking Nazis? Probably not.
It's Halloween! Dictor Van Doomcock, Dictor Van Doomcock.
Sure, I'll speed it up.
It's Halloween, it's Halloween. Dictor Van Doomcock, Dictor Van Doomcock. Ooh! Wind up your Halloween, Dominions and Doomentites. It's time once again for a Doomcock Halloween, a special edition of Friday Night Frolics on Thursday afternoon. Specifically for all my UK listeners who are viewing Sundown at this moment with trepidation and fright. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, in case you just wandered in here by accident, and we are going to have a little bit of Halloween fun with a Thursday afternoon edition of Friday Night Frolics. That means that in all likelihood, there will not be a Friday Night Frolics tomorrow, although I might do a short one. We'll see. But as for now, I'm doing 2 Halloween live streams. I am doing this one, this UK edition, and then at 7 o'clock, I am doing a US edition. And we are just going to have some fun. But I want to thank all the usual suspects for showing up right tonight. I want to thank, let's see where we are. Where are we? I've lost track. Okay, so we've got Big Red Bullfrog, Josh and Rebecca Amamani, Michael Keller, A Nutter, Juan Crespo, Eric Fisher, Andy Morley, Sentient Dildo, Maverick MX, Lucy, meow, Red Monarch, Starry-Eyed Girl, Rudyard Olnick, Abby Olace, Caleb P. Walden, Pleasant Valley Picker, C.A., Isildur's Bane, Oiler Greg, Mark the Infinitely.
Cotton Candy 903, this one doesn't have the echo filter. Maybe we can use it as a vocal bridge? I mean, I guess. I don't have anything. Like, I guess I could. I would have to know what he's using to change his voice. I don't know what program he's using, and then I'd have to use that and screw with it and try and get it to match the Nazi, right? But I don't know, so I can't just pick a random voice changer app or something because it would be, like, completely off, even if it is the same exact guy.
Tired Robert Slakes, Jason Howell.
Yeah, it sounds like he's not in the UK at this time. So at minimum, what we know is Overlord DVD from his tweets and from the way he talks about the UK. He really likes the UK. He's very obsessed with it. I mean, obsessed is a strong word maybe, but he's very interested in the UK, and he does specific streams for people in the UK. In December of 2019, he did a special New Year's just for people from the UK, his UK friends. And then the way we can potentially connect that is this Commandant guy, who again, sounds like the exact same guy, has the same exact mannerisms, tells the same kind of lies. He is saying that he just got back from a trip to the UK in December 15th, 2019. Okay.
Your countrymen are deeply indebted to every one of you, though most of them will never know it, and this makes your sacrifice all the more noble. Hail, brethren. The sun set on the British Empire long ago, but now a new sun is rising, a black sun. The Communist Labour Party has been crushed in the worst defeat since 1935, the so-called Red Wall, which has stood in some places.
You get it. I don't think we're going to get more information out of that video, and once it gets into the content of the actual video, I'm wary to play it. For TOS concerns, we can still do some comparisons. I think it sounds like it could easily be filtered into Commandant. Probably, but I don't... real-time voice changer for online games. That's the first one that comes up. I don't know if it would make sense for him to use the first one that comes up, though.
What I'm about to tell you is going to make a lot of EU fans very, very angry. With The Last Jedi, Lucasfilm drove a defective lightsaber through the heart of Star Wars, breaking the hearts of fans across the world with its nightmarish, undeveloped, you could just as reviews, and
Okay. UK. You gotta put commas between these. That's how it works on YouTube, but I don't know about Twitter. UK, Britain, oops. My fingers are stupid. UK, Britain, England. Oh, yeah, I need to put the, duh. From these accounts. Doomcock. You must have to put commas or something. UK. God, I'm so bad. Britain. England. Doomcock. Search. No, not commas either. Weird. Do you only have to... Do you have to, like, search one at a time? Or do you have to put them all in quotes? I'll do that. Oh, shit. Oh, try full. Yeah, that would probably work. United Kingdom. Doomcock. Nope, none from him. Weird.
Copa, furthermore, will future.
Let me just look around his tweets from that time period. Is there a date? We'll just go to his Twitter. Doomcock. Tweets and replies, and then we got to get back to December, November 2019. So this might take a bit to scroll. I'm going to put an annoying video of his in the background.
Moving forward, new videos that YouTube or COPPA might frown upon will be posted at the addresses listed below. Want uncensored and unleashed videos with Doomcock and Harvey? In the future, you'll find them there. YouTube, we did it! We have hit 100,000 subscribers! Yes! And I want to thank all of you for subscribing. I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank all of you for your love and support. I will be forever grateful. Please check to make sure that you are still subscribed, however, because people are still being unsubscribed every single day. I will be doing a celebration this Friday night. I hope you will join me for that. But in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed, please... The other day, that umbrella guy tweeted out that he had been unsubscribed.
I'm just gonna play. This is like top
Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing to this channel. If you are a subscriber, please check to make sure that you are still subscribed because YouTube unsubscribes people every day. And if you have not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We could use your help in our war to save pop culture. Thank you and enjoy the video. Picard is dead, Star Trek is in flames, and Kurtzman is finished. These are the latest
He's
rumors
said that so
from
many
multiple
times.
sources too numerous
You know how
to
many
mention.
times he's been like,
My
this is it,
friends,
Star Trek
I don't
is
think
over,
there has ever
Alex
been a time when
Kurtzman's
Star
gonna be
Trek
fired.
has been so low. Even after it was canceled in 1969, Star Trek still burned brightly in the hearts of fans, but now, Star Trek is just burning. And mostly, no one cares anymore. In a case of almost certainly too little, too late, Emma Watts at Paramount is finally trying to fix things, and that's bad news for Kurtzman, who is, after all, the problem. But what is really going on behind the scenes? What I'm about to share with you is information
the
I
funny
cannot
thing with this stuff
independently...
is, like, I don't like Alex Kurtzman being in charge of Star Trek either. I really don't think he gets it, and I don't think he does a good job. But, like, the constant rumor mill BS is weird. And the things that Doomcock doesn't like about the shows aren't the same things I don't like. Like, I would prefer Star Trek to be a little more cerebral, a little less action, you know. But the things he doesn't like is, like, a lot of the characters are women and people who aren't white. It's like, dude, how do you even like Star Trek? Like, that's part of the point. Progressive politics have been part of Star Trek since the beginning. See if the Commandant's tweets match with Doomcock's. Oh, I didn't even know he had a Twitter. May 17th, 2019, the YouTube channel was banned. Of course it was. Rather hilariously catastrophic week for the American left. Uh-huh. Oh, God, of course he has a Twitter. Follow. These are so old, though. I returned from my summer pilgrimage. A brief videography of the last day has been posted. Regular transmissions will now resume in February 2019. March 2019. The enemies of sanity have used Christchurch as an excuse to attempt to censor us. Uh-huh.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Yeah, he has nothing almost this past year. Daddy Suman, he probably likes the Dark Mirror universe of Star Trek a lot more than the regular one. No, because it's ruled by an empress. I don't think he likes that either. Even the evil universe in Star Trek isn't, like, sexist, you know? So... Clear the egg. Looks like the Commandant came back from a Ukraine trip on December 2nd, 2018. It would be interesting to see if that matches up.
That's right, capitalistic propaganda.
January. He mentions being in the Ukraine in December 2018. Okay. I'll look it up in a bit. Aquarium killing Fox News, January. Twitter and advanced search. Ukraine. Doomcock. Yep, no results for Ukraine. I don't think he would be stupid enough to say on one account that he's going on a trip and then on the other account also say it. Like, this guy's a douche. I don't think he's an idiot. There's a difference, right?
verify, so I must ask you to regard it as rumor and take it with several pinches of salt. But that said, I have seldom heard so many rumors from different sources all converging like this, and the naked facts on the ground are so starkly obvious that I must report, along with the normal reservations associated with any rumors, a high degree of confidence in the plausibility of these rumors. The simple, stark, and undeniable fact is Star Trek sucks. Under Kurtzman, this flaming bag of poop left on the porch of fandom is wretched beyond belief. a horrid, abject failure of spectacular proportions that has stone-cold murdered this once proud franchise. This is what happens when you put assholes with no love of a franchise in charge of a franchise. You leave the franchise alone with the mercenary in question, then you come back to find your franchise in the bathtub, packed with ice and missing its kidneys, being sold on the black market for cash. Star Trek is in the tub without its kidneys, and Alex Kurtzman is in a wet market overseas selling its organs. Now it's all over, Danny Bailey, and the harvest is in. These are the rumors I've heard, all of them, and this is fairly likely what is going on
fairness,
with the
he is saying
kidneyless,
Happy New Year
ice-packed
to, like,
body of the
every time
franchise,
zone.
formerly known
Just gonna
as
point
Star
that
Trek.
out. It wasn't just the
Let's
UK.
start with what we know for sure. On August 7th, Deadline published an article stating that Emma Watts' top priority at Paramount was to figure out how to reboot Star Trek. That right there is absolutely an unequivocal public confession that Star Trek is in trouble. After all, you don't worry about rebooting something that is successful. Emma Watts is the president of the Paramount Motion Picture Group, personally appointed by Sherry Redstone,
Posting
and partly
beef
responsible
with Ben
for...
Shapiro. Look at this. Hold on. I just saw Rise of Skywalker. Hold on, let me do the Ben Shapiro. Just saw Rise of Skywalker. Everyone is wrong. The movie is mostly nostalgia-packed joy. If you love the original Star Wars, you should be grateful to J.J. Abrams for attempting to right his own wrongs in The Force Awakens and the travesty that is The Last Jedi. Doomcock says, Mr. Shapiro, I respect your intellect and enjoy your work, but you're obviously a casual Star Wars fan at best. Don't lecture people who eat, drink, and breathe Star Wars about Star Wars. You are greatly mistaken on this point and are speaking from a place of ignorance. Just to clarify, I am neither endorsing nor disavowing Mr. Shapiro's political views. I stay out of politics. I'm merely saying that while he is intelligent and communicates well, I disagree strongly with his position on Rise of Skywalker. Beef with Ben Shapiro. Thanos copter. Talking about Blade Runner. Talking about Red Dwarf. Oh god, what is this? This is a oh god, Bible verse. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind. And then Doomcock says, well, of course the actual Jesus was not involved in this scheme, and no, Jesus was harmed during the production of this tweet. In other words, this dude was high as a kite on drugs. I therefore judge his accusation unsound. Hashtag Jesus is innocent. Oh god. What the hell? Ugh. December 27th. After we're done going through the tweets, we'll move on to something else. I know, it's getting tedious at this point, and I apologize. I'm just obsessed with this shit. Because I swear, it's him. I'm telling you. Again. Could be wrong. I still think it was him, though. The 15th is when the Nazi commandant guy said that he got back roughly from the UK. If there's a... Excuse me. I doubt he would follow his other channel if it was him. He'd have to be... He's pretty good. Again, if it's him, he does a really good job of distancing himself. So that would be incredibly stupid. Right? I'll check both, but I doubt it. I have seen Rise of Skywalker. My review is going to be around 40 minutes. Let me see. Hold on. Rise of Skywalker release date by country. December 20th in the USA. Did it open in the UK any sooner? Because if it did, he would have seen it earlier. Release. Push back to December 20th. Los Angeles premiere, December 16th. No test screenings. Let me just do UK release. UK release, Rise of Skywalker. December 19th. He wouldn't have been there at the time if it was even him. Let me see who Commandant follows. Give me a sec. He follows one person, and it's Azov News, which I imagine is probably a pretty bad news source. So he only follows one person, 46 followers. I'm one of the followers because I followed. Commandant 211. Is this another one? Tweets are protected. Interesting. So this is like a protected Twitter account that's probably him. Let me see who follows that. Only approved followers can see Commandant 211's tweets. To request access, click follow. Ooh, there's zero chance he's gonna approve me. Screw it. I'll give it a shot. And I can't even look at the followers or following. That sucks. Start a new Twitter. I'm not doing that. That's not worth it. Do it. Do it now. How about one of you tries to follow him, and then you let me know? I'm not going to make a whole new Twitter. December 17th. This is not the Lucas cut. He talks about the Lucas cut of certain Star Wars sequel movies, too, and it's like, George Lucas wasn't involved in any of them. Why would there be a George Lucas cut? That doesn't even make sense. It annoys me, too, that he's, like, taking credit for saying, like, all the leaks were true. Doomcock's source was genuine. Guys, the plot of Rise of Skywalker leaked to everyone on the internet. It was posted online. Like, this was not a Doomcock specific thing. You just put yourself on the radar of a Nazi? Oh, who cares? What are they gonna do? They're a LARPer. December 17th, December 17th, December 16th. And he doesn't like HBO's Watchmen, probably because it has themes that are very anti-right-wing, let's say. Your microaggressions against LARPers bugs me. You know what I mean. I don't care if you're an actual LARPer. I'm talking about the fact that he dresses up and pretends to be like a Nazi commandant. That shit's embarrassing. I got All I Want for Christmas Is You stuck in my head for some reason. Alright. I think that's... all the evidence I think I'm going to find I've already found. So I don't know.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Hold on, there was something. Thank you to Catalina Gearbox for the $10 donation. Stab Nazis in the tea. Thanks. Very frustrating. I'm telling you though, guys, I think it's the same guy. I really, really do. Like, the mannerisms, the voice, the whole...
From my channel without his...
like, way the videos are put together...
far, far away.
Just seems like the same guy to me.
Aryans and honorary Aryans. The first shots have been fired, blood has been spilled, and territory captured. By every definition, we are at war.
Does DVD have a Bitchute? That's a good question. I don't know if he does. What does he call himself normally? Doomcock. I think he just doesn't call himself Doomcock on, Geeks and Gamers. Oh, boy. Subscribe to Doomcock. No, it doesn't look like he does. Other people are talking about him, but, like, it doesn't look like he has his own channel on here. So, I don't know. Interesting stuff. Make your own judgments. You saw Doomcock down there. It was people talking about him, but I didn't actually see his channel. Either way, make your own call on this one. I think it seems like it's him, but hey, could be wrong. Would not shock me, though, based on the mannerism similarities and the voice similarities.
Their speech is about saving each other's culture. Very similar. The way that they pronounce words, very, very similar. Really,
just saying. Now let's move on to something else. Until we get more evidence, that is. If we ever do.